What is going on, guys? We're back with another video today, and we are in the divisional round of our Chicago Bears franchise. We're 15-1. The Giants are 12-4. They are a very good team. I think we beat them by 3 in the regular season. Of course, we're kind of a better team since then. I have to say kind of because, of course, if you haven't been watching, we lost Jordan Howard earlier in the season. We lost Tariq Cohen week 17, and he's 100% not coming back for the season. However, if we can win one more game, and by one more game I mean just the divisional round, Jordan Howard, the beast himself, will be back in action for the first time in a good, 5-6 games, which would be insane. I don't think it really matters to take a look at players of the week, but I suppose we'll take a look. The Giants, last player of the week for week 18, which is the wild card round, was Jordan Lay, their young quarterback, who definitely lit the league on fire early on in his career. Do we have any upgrades? Because we need everything we can get. Ironically, I know Breida isn't really a trucking style guy, but looking at the sizes, we basically have the budget Jordan Howard and budget Tariq Cohen, which is kind of crazy to think. 5'7", 174, kind of fast, and then Breida, 5'11", 190. Not really that big, but he just feels kind of like Jordan Howard. I can't really explain it any other way than that. Looking at this team, we obviously have needs going into the draft, but the draft is the least of our worries right now as we are in for a chance at the Super Bowl. Last year, I believe we lost our very first game against the Redskins, so let's hope that doesn't happen here. Look at the wide receiver comparisons, Mike Evans, Odell Beckham. We were going to try to make a trade for Odell. I just didn't see it happening because they valued him so high. Ironically, kind of differs from real life, doesn't it? Going against Saquon Barkley. Looking at some of the skill positions, is very evenly matched. Also in for a little bit of a treat. Both teams decided they wanted to mix it up a little bit and change the uniforms. So wearing some little special uniforms for the playoffs. Very big game here, the divisional. Both teams wanting that championship spot. Giants surprised to be here. Bears, not really. Definitely had a lot of success lately. And we're looking to build onto it. Hopefully we don't have another disappointing postseason after a great regular season run. Looking at the 80, I think that was it the 60s versus the 2000s here, if I'm not mistaken. So very interesting stuff. It's going to be a good one. We're at home. Nash apparently doesn't have a name on his jersey because that's the way they did it. Very interesting. It's going to be a crazy one. Are these uniforms even in use anymore? I wonder. I feel like they wouldn't have uniforms without the names on the back now. Or they would, alternate that. I didn't even see the other side. I should have looked at that. Is that, who is that? I don't know why. It just kind of looks like Tom Coughlin. The Texans, who are 8-6-2. Like we thought, it was going to be a close one for them. They're in the playoffs, and now they're in the championship round. They are fighting their way to the top. Here goes Myrick, the very fast cornerback. Kind of a backup. Gets to about the 30-yard line. Of course, Nash didn't really have a great season, but he had enough touchdowns, enough yards to win himself MVP of the league, which is honestly a little shocking, to be honest. A lot of picks, a lot of turnovers, but at the end of the day, we went 15-1. He gunslinged it. He got a lot of touchdowns, and overall, the offense was better because of him. So the other side is going to be Texans versus Ravens. This side, I don't know the NFC winner. I don't know if we even have a chance to know that yet. Breida, the starting back of the playoffs, and there goes Breida slipping away for a good gain of 6. He's not a terrible back, and he's pretty fast. The Eagles, ooh, that's a really good team too. Got to get the jitters out. Ball right on time. There goes Hughes. Anthony Miller picks up a block. Couldn't really use it though. Nowhere to go. Nash could have Anthony. That's too much risk, especially with Nash's legs. Slides and chops a guy at the knees. Jesus. 20-yard gain for Nash. Kind of feel like you have to take the safe route there, especially in the playoffs. There goes Muhammad. Not really super confident in his ability not to fumble, though, so going to have to be very careful with him. Luckily, we know this team pretty damn well, so the jersey numbers aren't really going to, or the names aren't going to really matter. I should have taken underneath. Ooh, almost perfect weight for Mike Evans. Could not get it there, though. I waited, and at that point, I had to wait for somebody later. I want to run the ball. I don't think I can, though. The safeties are down, so this could be a touchdown. Inside, and it's picked off by Logan Ryan. How in the hell did he jump in front of Mike Evans there? I don't even know. First turnover of the game already. Let's take a look back at this one. That's a good look. I mean, it's better. I mean, to be fair, we had the tight end wide open, which is probably where I should have went. But Hughes completely covered. That should not be a pick. Mike Evans has him beat all day and tomorrow. And then somehow he just jumps it from behind. I don't get that. It's like the Twilight Zone for sports. Up the middle, Roquan gets the free rush, tracks down the correct guy, and gets the sack. Here we go. All right, Mac, you were kind of disappointed in the regular season. I'm going to need you to be less disappointed here. Quick throw, and he holds on despite Manning taking him down mid-catch. He's going to get most of that sack yardage back. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. Great press. All the time in the world. Single tackle. Easy money. Byron Jones actually makes him lose about 6 there. And we're going to get the ball back. Here goes Jabril. He's got a lane to the left. Not going to get... No, he's going to get a lot, actually. Slips away. I think if we didn't have Breida, we'd be almost forced to actually move Jabril down to running back. But since we do have Breida, I think we're fine. Also, Muhammad's not the worst player in the world. Look at him fight. Gets almost the first down. To the left. Breida is going to outrun him to the corner. Haven't really had that kind of speed from a guy that isn't super short. You know, Cohen's the fastest running back on the team, but maybe Breida is. Because Cohen, you know, you think of him as the fastest, but you also got to factor in the height. That obviously plays into it a bit. Breida's got the longer legs. Quick throw to Breida. The guy misses. Breida down to the 2. Muhammad could be the look. I had him. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, never mind. Oh, my God. Nash has become really damn good. That was all me making a mistake. Somehow he gets a throw there, fading back. Mike Evans catches the ball. I have no idea how that wasn't picked. That was a terrible decision. What a dime, though. What was that? Were they not looking at the play? They weren't. That was the issue there. I thought that's why I was wondering why it wasn't picked. We're having a really good first quarter, other than that turnover. And they don't run the ball. That's a great pickup. And there goes a good tackle by Fuller. But that's a great blocking assignment there. They did really good. And obviously pick up the first. Saquon trying to find room, trying to play that patient running game, but there was just too many bodies. Darren Lee with a great open field tackle on a great running back. Definitely a little bit easier than them. And what a play by Roquan. I think he probably should have went for the pick there. The interior, Hankins and Knox are really not that great. They're good at run stopping, but they just never get to the quarterback. Mack is in trouble. Can't really get through. And it's dropped by Manning. Almost caught for a first down by Sterling Shepard. Manning has dropped a few of them now. The safeties in general, other than Eddie maybe, not really great at catching the ball. They're bringing everyone up again. They're really trying to stop the run, which is weird. It's almost like they haven't taken a look at the tape. There you go, Burton finally getting the ball to Burton, and he's got a lot of room to work with. Really not a guy that can make many moves, but he's fast enough to get a huge gainer. Mike Evans has got him beat downfield and gets the first down all the way to the 11. Tried a new play. The blocks were perfect, and it was a great throw. I mean, look at this thing. An absolute cannon arm throw. Pops it right into his hands. I mean, you can't ask for much better if you're Mike. That's just a great team effort. There's literally every single player on the field did their job, and that's why we got such a big gain. And this is going to be a run from Nash. He had him beat, but Nash, once again, we got to go for the free play. You got Nash's legs, who are very fast. Honestly, this is a two-route play. Anthony Miller and the running back. Inside, the running back gets it. He gets popped down to the 2, and now we're in a good situation. But a tough one. Yeah, I think we're going to go for if we're going to go for this, we got to go for a pitch. Golden to the right, assuming the receiver's block. You got huge guys on the outside. That's just a walk-in play for Breida. You knew it was going to happen. You got two 6'4", 6'5" type guys. Perfect. Perfect play. Great timeout usage there, and we're going to score 2 touchdowns in the first half so far. You know, teams see some of the regular season performances. They're like, the Bears, they're overrated. And they see us in action in the most important games, and that's when they start to worry. Here's a screen. In trouble. That would have been a pick 6 from Manning. Missed with Trevor. To the outside, I'm going to need a little bit better blocking there. There goes Jabril fighting as much as he can. Want to keep him honest. Don't want to play too conservatively. Come with a wide receiver screen. Perfect play. There goes Hughes. Gets a lead block. Hughes cuts it inside. Tries to do it again. All the way down to the 19. The Giants are getting murdered early on. Breida again. Breida slips out. Breida one to beat. Can't beat Janoris, but he does get down to the 6. Damon Harrison injured, potentially on the dive. I don't know if that was him going after us or not. Coming in on the stretch play. We've got the blocks. Muhammad to the outside, and that's the 2nd touchdown for these backs. Maybe 3rd. I can't. No. What was the first one? Oh, yeah. For Mike Evans was the first one. Got to give him credit for getting down here to the 25-yard line. Couple of nice throws downfield. They really need to start getting Odell really involved here. They got to look for him. When they're in trouble, they just got to go to him. And that's a great throw, but Sterling Shepard cannot hold on. Sterling Shepard has had a couple of those. Like, even the tip from Manning, he should have held on to that thing. Which, I don't know how it would have changed the game, but that was a first down around midfield. I mean, we could be looking at a potential, I don't know, 3-17 game right now, which obviously is huge with the spot they're in right now. To the outside, perfect throw, and Darden, who gave us a big troublesome time in the first game we played against him in the regular season, holds on to a clutch one, showing Sterling Shepard maybe he should be the number 2 guy. Eddie Jackson, he has to play the deep spot. We're going to go with the press. We're going to get back here, and that probably is my fault. I can't really tell. If that's my fault, I feel sorry for Eddie Jackson because he has a tough job if that is. We're going to go with verticals. I think Mike's going to be wide. Ooh, maybe not. Quick throw inside. Got to be smart, and that's a face mask. That is exactly what the Giants cannot do in this scenario. They just gave us 15 free yards on top of the 9. Muhammad up the middle, slips one to the outside. He's fast. He's not very agile, though, even though you would think a small guy like him would be. He's just quick. Look at the blocking. Perfect blocking. Breida waits his turn, and he makes it a huge gain of 20. Running super slow at first, waiting for the proper time, and boosh. Bursts out for a gain. There goes Muhammad. Gets about 10, but I'm going to pass it. And that's why you pass it, Shaheen. Trying to hurdle. Can't do it. There's a flag. I think it's going to be a score, though. However, is this a hold? I don't see this being a face mask. Was it a face mask? It was. That's a decline, because that should be a touchdown. It is. Shaheen, the tank. 4 touchdowns in the first half. They desperately need to convert this play. Like, so desperately. Let's go with Knox. See if we can do anything with him. We can't. He's in trouble. That could be picked by Eddie, and it is picked by Eddie. If Eddie can return this. Ooh. Slips away. 52 seconds, 17-yard line. Their defense has been terrible, so I think I will run the ball. And if any of that turns into a big gain, may take a shot. We'll see. There goes Muhammad, who does get a good enough gain, I think, to call a timeout. Mid-attack. I like the way Janoris has been playing for them, but I think Hugh... Oof. We're going to take the shot. Why not? I think Hughes has played good enough. Oh, my God. Hughes is gone. This is the biggest dominance we've ever had in a playoff game. Oh, my Lord. The Giants just have no answer. I mean, Mike Evans killed it for us, but Mike Evans didn't put up as many crazy catches as our boy has here. Look, I mean, you could choose like 15 different thumbnails from this play alone. Could this be the end of the Bears franchise? At this point, we'd be too good to continue. We've cemented our legacy, but obviously this is one game. Game's not even over yet. We have lots and lots of work to do still. Mac off the edge. If Mac starts getting, like, imagine if Mac starts getting involved. We've been killing him, and Mac hasn't even really done much. Mac's been in a slumber. And I think that's a designed slumber. I think when it comes to next week, he's just going to light it up. To the outside, Floyd, great coverage, but it's not going to be a catch. It is a catch, okay. First down. Oh, what a throw. On the money. Trevor slips up. Shepard always making crazy moves, but really doesn't matter. He should have just kept running. To the 29. Let's go with Mac. Could be a run. It is a run. Mac right on top of it. Gains 1 only. Underneath. Look at the move by Barkley. The moves. Excuse me. Multiple of move. We're coming with it. And there goes Leonard Floyd off the edge instantly. Gets the sack. Only a 3-yard sack, but still it's nice for the records. And this is not one of those times. We are going to man up. Play inside. To the outside. Manning cannot get to him. And there goes Evan Ingram for a score. I don't feel like they've even played badly. I just think we've played next to perfectly. Oh, that's a good play. And we are going to take an 11-yard sack there. I thought I could have ran and threw that away, but Bostic comes in free. I mean, hey, taking that sack there is not even the worst thing, because at least the clock's running. Breida inside. Gets a little bit. Not really. I mean, that's the one thing we're missing here is the ability to break tackles. That's not here now. St. Brown is on a very important route here because that's going to be the only route that really has a chance to get a first down. Or Nash. He's got to go for it. He goes for it. He gets the first. What a god. Nash is a beast. Never mind, the screen is there. What a damn play by that guy. That should have been an easy first down with the way we had it set up. Great play. Gives him another chance on offense. Oh, it's been a slow drive. Don't get that twisted. However, with 8 minutes left, down 21 points, they're in a scoring opportunity. This is obviously 4-down territory. They're not going to need it here, though. I think every play's got to be a hurry-up from now on. Mack can't get any pressure, and it's almost picked off. 2 drops in that play for Roquan, and then you had Trevor almost come up with one. That seals the game. There's no question about it. How many? They've had 15 rushing yards with Saquon. I mean, it doesn't shock me one bit, but holy crap, it's shockingly bad. To the outside, I will say Saquon's probably got almost like 70 or 80 in the receiving game though. Eddie Goldman. Oh, what a catch by Odell. That's something only Odell can make for them. Leonard has been all over it, killing it this game in coverage. And Saquon is headed the wrong way after Roquan twists him around. Like I said, I don't know why you would run the ball. And that's a wide open look for Beckham. Touchdown number 3 for the Giants. I mean, I'm not saying I'm really too worried, but it's definitely becoming a little bit more real here. They are going to kick it deep. I'm not exactly sure I would do that if I was them. But at the same time, if you don't get it, you do kind of just end the game for yourselves there. Myrick spins inside. Can't really get much. To the 28, though. Obviously, we did a great job of wasting the clock in the second half. And there goes Breida. And tries to stiff arm. Can't really get much. Gets about 15 total, though. Almost 100 yards on the ground. Limited that. And there goes Muhammad finding some room. Gets about 8. Not sure what you can exactly do on a defense when you got this much firepower coming at you. The 2 main wide receivers alone are good enough to start each on a team. Breida finds the right lane. 1 to beat, though. And he's almost up to 100. I can't deny these blockers have been amazing this game. Perfect blocking. Gets taken down from behind the line, though, ironically. Probably should look to throw the ball one of these times, but we're going to run it again with Muhammad. And there goes Muhammad. Slips it. Gets the first. Maybe we don't need to pass the ball. Maybe we can just run the game out. We're going to pass the ball here. Mike Evans, and the throw is wide. Clock does stop there, but that was a good throw. It was a good look. It's just the throw was off. This field goal officially wins the game if we can get it. Thought for a second they blocked it. And that practically wins the game. So I simmed it out. I guess we fumbled, and we're going to only win the game by 10 now. But 10 points, 17 points, 45, doesn't matter. Victory is a victory. Headed to the championship game. Kind of lackluster in the first half. However, a little bit interesting in the third to fourth quarter. But as soon as we got the ball back with 5.5, the ground game was just too much. The blocking was too superior. And we have to play the Eagles, who definitely have a much better front than these Giants do. So it's going to be interesting. Obviously, the Giants kind of got here with their offense. The Eagles probably getting to where they are with their defense. A little bit of both. You know, defense is definitely taking a little bit of a step back. However, the offense is taking a step forward. Nash barely finishes better than Jordan Lay technically, but obviously we didn't need to throw the ball as much. You can see we completely shut them down on the ground. They, on the other hand, had no answer for us. Receiving, Saquon had over 100 yards. We really didn't need to throw the ball. Hughes had a couple of big plays, and, I mean, other than that, we just had a chill game. Mack with 2 sacks. Really, we're in the, garbage time. Leonard Floyd was decent. Picks. Eddie Jackson, Amos, both having a pick. Logan Ryan with that first play pick, the first throw pick. I think it was the first throw. Pretty sure we were running it strong early on, and then we threw a pick, which shouldn't have been a pick. It should have been a catch from Mike, but doesn't matter. I really don't care about that stuff because we won. Andres Manning, my man. Let's go with hybrid again. Screw it. See if we can get some speed, please. That sucks, man. He's so slow. So good in coverage. He's basically a linebacker at this point. 91 Excel is nice, but 85 speed. So bad. It's so bad. Championship game, we know it's the Eagles. This should be a fun one. We obviously have home field advantage. We also have Howard back in the starting lineup. That is going to be nice. Jordan Howard. Imagine the Giants having struggles against our running game without Jordan Howard. Now look at the Eagles. They're going to have to play him. Upgraded defensive line opponent. We also have an upgraded running game this week, so it's going to be interesting. Who's got the player of the week? Is it Breida? I wonder. It was Jay Ajayi and then Leonard Floyd. Not bad. Browns with Josh Gordon. So the other side, I believe, is Ravens. Who was it? Ravens, Texans? I think it's Ravens, Texans. This side, Bears, Eagles. So this is going to be a fun one. Don't think we have any upgrades. We don't. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe like and subscribe. Maybe follow me on Twitter at Jeromepkr. We have an interesting one coming up. Going against the Eagles. Should be a fun one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys come back for the next video. But until next video, see ya!